Welcome to a very special episode of Always Been on Geek, YouTube edition. Hey, this is your friendly neighborhood co-host Pat, down here in the capital city of the Magnolia State. As always, over to, I guess, my camera left, but I may be to his camera right.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? This is a one-man down production. Squishy Nos Inc., aka Marshall, cannot join us today, unfortunately. So, obviously, Ryan and Pat. Always meaning to ask, man, who's Midnight Shade and who's the Magic Stick? Because you guys use those interchangeably, but like everybody who's watched or listened knows that I am Mystic Mojo because I self-brand. You guys are a little convoluted. Who's who? I mean, I can
Well,
guess, but I don't want to assume.
well, the Midnight Shade is moi. It started off as the Graveyard Shade because when we were first making plans to do the podcast, we went to Jersey, and while we were there, we took a tour through a graveyard, and apparently they lost track of me in the graveyard, and when I kind of popped out, I scared some people, even though it was broad daylight, and ever since then, Graveyard Shade. It became the Midnight Shade somehow, but there's only one magic stick, and that's our co-host Marsh. We're gonna do new things on ABoG, big things. They're coming. So we're trying to put on new content. I pulled out my background from all my photo gear. Ryan found the white walls.
We got all the new technology. Okay. We have all the outdated technology that we can get our free little mitts on, and we are putting it together with lots of love and tender little bits of fun so that you all can get weekly nuggets of gold. Anyway, we are super hyped. This is going to be good. We're getting on a new track and we are putting together some new content and we're going to be trying out some new ideas. I can just hear some of you screaming, but we love your podcast. Your hour and a half long ramblings about asinine nonsense is the only thing that keeps me going.
What Ryan was trying to say is, it's not one or the other. We live in the future. You'll be getting both, son.
And what we're going to give you is some of the highlights that are really just the preview for the actual podcast. So if you don't have a lot of time and you really still want to get some of our fun wittyisms in your brain hole, you can go ahead and pop in the video, watch a few minutes, see us being idiots, get some laughs in, and then boom, you're done. And you're pretty much going to be caught up with the next episode that we're going to start. If you're a diehard and you really want to get your ABoG juice on and get swole up in this house, you can then turn around and go onto our podcast site, grab yourself a little audio listen, be checking out all of the funny stuff from beginning to the end and not miss any of it. And if you're really cool, you can do both. We really want to create something that you guys are tuning into every week, that you're enjoying, that you're laughing with us. And the best way for us to do that is we're going to need your input. We're going to start having comments available on our YouTube videos so that you can start giving us ideas on what type of content do you want? What type of reactions do you want? Is there something going on that you care about that you'd actually like to hear our opinion on? Anything that you want to know about, let us know. We want to get that information in front of you. We still have so many things we want to throw at you guys. We can't wait to get to it. But anything we can do to customize our content for y'all's satisfaction, that's why we're here.
As we get our footing for our YouTube channel and we try to figure out what works and what does not, expect a lot of more random stuff right now.
All right, man. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Kick it off for us, Pat.
You can find us at alwaysbeenongeek@gmail.com. You can always find us here on this YouTube channel. You can always find us at Always Been on Geek on Twitter. And you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Always Been on Geek. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. As always, we out.
Always bet on Geek.
We don't know what the fuck we're doing.